Hello, I'm Brandon Peak. I want to thank you for the honor of being nominated for this award. It's certainly something that's unexpected, but I appreciate. But more fundamentally, I just want to say that I hope everyone is healthy and safe during these trying times. I, like all of you, look forward to gathering again and getting our life back to some semblance of normalcy.
What was the biggest challenge in the Madeir case, and how did you overcome it?
Well, we certainly had some legal challenges in the case, and we had some interesting legal issues that came up. But I'd say the biggest challenge in the case was getting the jury to care and be invested in the life of a person who was from Louisiana, had no significant ties to our area other than happening to be on the roadways at the time she passed away. And the way we overcame that is just through complete authenticity with the jury about who Judy Madeir was in life, what made her tick, what made her life worthwhile. And I believe the jury saw through the evidence that Judy valued her own life. Although she wasn't someone who made a tremendous amount of money in terms of the job that she had as a cafeteria worker, she was a good person who lived a full life that was taken away from her.
How did you get interested in representing plaintiffs in personal injury and wrongful death cases?
Well, I started out at a big law firm based in Atlanta and really enjoyed the people that I worked with there. But the case when I was there was sometimes difficult to get in the courtroom, particularly early on in your career. And so I had the opportunity to come work with my current firm, Butler, Wooten and Peak, and got the opportunity to get in the courtroom and do some really interesting work right out of the gate. To be honest with you, it was more about that when I began my career. But over time, I have realized that this is the perfect type of work for me. I love people. I love getting to help them in their time of need. And there's no greater honor and privilege for any lawyer than to be able to work on a case that improves the quality of somebody's life, that makes their life better in some way. And so that's how I came to work in this area, and I love it.
Who were one or two people who helped you achieve your career success, and how did they do that?
Well, certainly my law partners, particularly Jim Butler, Joel Wooten, and my retired partner, George Fryhofer, were all instrumental. It's not often that you get to learn at the feet of masters, which I have been privileged to do. They've taught me how to do things well and how to do things the right way, and have just been tremendous examples in that regard. In addition to them, though, I have to say my parents and my wife. I grew up in a household where my mom was a school teacher, my dad was in food sales, and they instilled in me a strong work ethic and an appreciation for all kinds of people from all different walks of life. And I think that that's something that's been very beneficial to me, frankly, because I feel just as comfortable talking to somebody in Hayhira, Georgia, as I do talking to somebody in a high-rise building in Atlanta, Georgia. And my wife, who has been tremendously supportive of me in my career and who has never one time complained and has carried the load of our household while I've been traveling around the country trying cases. My mother-in-law told me early on that no man ever got killed for doing the dishes or going to work to earn a living, and that has certainly been true in my household, but I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without the support of my wife, Brooke.